old. I live in Central Jersey. I live near the Jersey Shore. I was transferred to Stockton about a year ago. I'm a junior here at Stockton with a degree in health sciences, with a concentration in preoccupational therapy, which I just recently switched because I was going to be an alcohol and drug counselor. Uh, but honestly, that takes a lot out of you. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit. It all is in the same category, so that's really nice. The reason why I took this class is because not only was it required for me, but it really fit my schedule pretty well. I work two full-time jobs. I'm a waitress and I'm a manager at a hair salon. I was also looking for um, something that would help me down the road. I feel like I am very tech savvy, and it was easier for me to adapt to an online course than it was commuting all the way down to Stockton, sitting in a class, and not paying attention. Unfortunately, I have a really short attendance span, and I'm all over the place. So it's easier for me to concentrate on an online class than anything. I also really wanted to broaden my vocabulary and strengthen my writing skills as well, because I would like to use this sometime down the road. I do want to maybe look into doing newscasting, whether it be private or in the mainstream media, but who knows. If someone were to ask me to write a story right now on the spot, I don't think that I'd be able to make it a really well-written, juicy news article. I do know a little bit about grassroots journalism. I know it is citizen journalism. I took a class on this once prior. I know that it's about private individuals gathering and spreading the news. It's really not for professionals because they're the ones who are known in the mainstream media. They're the ones who get paid big bucks to do this. I do know a little bit about grassroots journalism. Um, because a lot of my local papers where I live depend on the citizen journalism to get the word out there, and they're known as like your local patches. There's about 4 to 5 near me. There's like a Lacey patch, a Burke patch, a Berkeley patch, like 4 Tums River patches, because Tums River is huge. So, and they're dying for your news, so they need to know. Like recently, my cousin and myself just put in our first article because we work across the street from a New Jersey landmark known as the Evil Dinosaur. It's painted this weird blue color with little contemporaries all over it, and it's been like that for 10 years. It's even in the Weird New Jersey book, so if you ever wanted to look into it, it's called the Evil Dinosaur, and it had spikes at one point. It was green with a white belly, and it had this big head, but it's gotten into a couple accidents, so they had to replace the head, they took off the spikes, they repainted it, and then the people that are in the building have an opportunity to then paint the dinosaur, and it was like this cool gold color with a like a purple, I guess, carpet over it, it looked like, for one store, and now it's this, like I said, a weird blue color with kids' handprints. Um, we want to see it go back to its original coloring because we have a couple of pictures of the original dinosaur hanging up in the salon that I work at, and just put in our first article to the Lacey Patch and Berkeley Patch asking if anybody would want to see the historic dinosaur going back to its original coloring. To like a mint green with a big white belly, and it hasn't been published yet, but we'll see. Maybe I have my very first story.